Another young manager came to see me a couple of weeks ago and about their career because they felt they had hit a plateau. They were not growing and they were in a loss. They were in stress. They were a bit strained. And they really wanted me to help them in terms of understanding what is it that is going on and what can they do about it. There are things that can make your career hit a plateau or your career almost says and stop working. And one of them is ideally a job loss. This can be due to various reasons. Either the company is structured, or there was economic downturn, or there were mergers and acquisition, or there was performance issues that you had with your boss and with the organization, and you find yourself you don't have work. The second thing that can bring about a career stagnation is not getting a promotion. You feel you have the qualifications. Sometimes you are told you're even overqualified, and there are very few potential limited opportunities, or you are not meeting the criteria that they are giving, or you find your bosses as young as they come. This may probably even younger than yourself, and therefore that can make your career reach a certain plateau. It is no longer growing. The other reason why you may find you are at a stagnation or at a meeting point is work environment challenges. Either you are facing a very toxic work environment, lack of growth opportunities, negative performance reviews. Sometimes some bosses could be malicious. I expect majority of them are good people, but you never know, maybe out of 10, one of them. Or you are getting some warnings. You are feeling misaligned to the company, and ultimately that might hinder your career progression. You may also find that you have stagnated in your career, or your career requires revival if there is a skill gap. There is some necessary skill that is required, which you don't have for you to do career advancement. And therefore you are stuck, you are feeling stuck, or you are not progressing. Or it could be knowledge obsolescence. I saw one of the major media houses in our Kenyan country. They are laying off. I saw on social media somebody posted, a certain professor posted. Maybe it's because probably they have a relative, or maybe some of them are his students. And they were saying that they are moving into the digital platform. They have already been there, but they feel that's where the opportunities are, and therefore some positions have been declared redundant. So your knowledge obsolescence. You may find you don't have what it takes to be able to move on into that career. It could also be an issue of personal circumstances. It is maybe you want a break. It may not all be negative. You want to break away from work. Maybe you are away on parental leave, or you are away on mental issues, or physical health issues, or relocation, or caregiving. And therefore, this created a perceived gap in your career and your resume. And therefore, everybody is asking you, what happened? And therefore, there are questions. I want to tell you that people who overcome in career revival, and I have seen it also as a journey in my life, is number one, you must be adaptable. You must have a willingness to embrace change, learn new skills, and also, be able to handle setbacks because they come your way. Some of them are generated not because of your own wish, because of people, but once they come, then you find a way. Number two, perseverance. You must be somebody who is willing to go back and back and back, keep going back, keep going up. Don't give up, be determined, be persistent in the face of challenges, even when people are telling you it can't be done, because they normally say that. I mean, you have had bosses or even very close family members who tell you it can't be done, and you go in there and you say it can be done and you do it. And you need also to be somebody who is optimistic, a positive mindset. Yesterday I was speaking to a group of young footballers, under 18, a football team called Rising Duma. And they asked me to speak to them about self-discipline. And I told them one of the key things of a self-disciplined person is a positive mindset. Because you focus on opportunities. You don't look at what the setbacks were, or you focus on overcoming challenges. You also require a support system, the family around you, your mentors, Your professional people who are close to you, they provide mental, emotional support, guidance, and of course, they are able to sometimes even provide resources because sometimes you are down, you are not earning, and you might require a boost. Your savings are all they are all gone, and you also require to have self-awareness. I always insist that it is good to sit down, have a small meeting with yourself away from family members for 2 days, 3 days. Ask somebody to give them maybe their home. I remember one time I wanted to do that. One of my mentors had even offered his home. I go there, spend, there was food. Ask, go away a bit. Go away. Some people say they go for a prayer retreat. You can use that opportunity to look at who am I? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? Where are my values? Where are my goals? Where do I see myself in the next 5 years? By the way, God gives us what we ask for. And I think there's, for those ones who are religious and Christians, in Habakkuk 2:2 says, write your vision in bold letters. And surely, even if it delays, it's going to come. So write it, put it there. Something will happen. Some people call it nature. For us who are Christian and believers, we believe God works and He works through the Trinity, the Holy Spirit, Jesus. And therefore, something is going to be put together for you so long as you know where you are going. You know the space you want to go. Something will come through for you. So how do you make a career comeback? Number one is that you must be able to overcome career setback triggers, especially the environment that is discouraging. Avoid that. Avoid people who are naysayers. Avoid toxic friendships and networks that are showing you can't be able to come back. You are gone, that you are too old to make a comeback. I mean, we've seen 83-year-old men in our country. One's there called Kimani Maruge. He traveled to New York City to represent the country at 83-year-old with the very bare minimum education of basic, what you call class 8 or grade 8. So you can be able to come back, self-reflect on your journey, practice mindfulness when you wake up in the morning, techniques of journaling, write what happened to you. I encourage this particular manager, be writing what is happening. Have a to-do list every day of 5-6 items. The following day, write what happened. Was I able to accomplish this? No. Was I able to do something on this? Have an element of reflection, journaling, and mindfulness. And also seek career counseling. Some of us, we have sought it. We have also helped others. I know a lady who came to see me is a senior manager in one of the companies, and she felt she was giving up on herself because of many things, social, career, a bad boss. And we sat down for 4 sessions. And the next time I found her, I found she had a spring in her step. The face has changed. She was taking care of herself. She had stopped taking care of herself. She had stopped combing her hair. She had stopped leaving the house. She was in depression, kind of. After 4 sessions, then I met her after a month. Oh, she was in crowd 9. She was happier. She was still in the same job. Incidentally, she hadn't moved jobs, but she was more getting happier, energetic. So seek career counseling and check on the negative triggers because those ones are going to finish you. The other thing that you require is mentorship. Look for somebody to mentor you. Consider the specific areas that you require mentorship. Look for people who are people you can be able to aim. It could be a career coach. Some of us are available. Identify potential mentors through your professional organizations, alumni networks, and go out. Have a meeting with them. Be candid. Open your heart so that you can be assisted. Open your heart so that somebody can be able to assist you. And outline how many often. I remember one of my mentors telling me, come every 3 months, let's have a sitting, even if it's for 30 minutes. Another mentor will do 15 minutes only. So it is important to get a mentor because people have walked your path. Some people have lost careers. Some people have been CEOs and they have gone down to nothing and they have come up again. Create a personal brand is the other third thing. One of the career mentor I went to, he told me, professional mentor, create a personal brand, create a brand. Craft a positive and professional image that reflects your skills, values, and career aspirations. I've seen some CEOs around who are, some of them I know, they have personal websites where they post so that even when they go in for an interview or they are going in for a board appointment, somebody checks, who are you online? Who are you? Because you are leaving a footprint. And I tell my students and even those who come for coaching, even if you don't create a personal brand, you are already creating one by not creating one, because there's information that is being gathered about you. Go to any, like today I've been speaking to a group of professionals, middle-level managers from one of the circles in Kenya, leading and growing circles. And we were speaking about the power of Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok, and what they are doing. They are gathering millions and millions of information about you, your demographics, your behavior, your your likings in the site you are visiting. So even if you are not creating a personal brand, somebody is creating it for you and will come looking for it. So start small. Every journey is unique. Yours is unique. Mine is unique. This particular mentor told me one time he was also very, very low. So he went to a career coach and he was told, I promise you, so Mr. So-and-so, one day you find your name and brand on a billboard as you are driving to work. And today, I want to agree with that gentleman. His name and company is on billboards. So, create a personal brand. Go a step further, a small website. I've told you I know CEOs in this country who are friends, who have websites. For me, I deal with LinkedIn. I have a YouTube channel, and of course, I'm on Facebook. Just do it. Initially, there could be resistance, but you're not doing it for anybody. It is for your growth, your personal brand. Number 4 important thing that you require for you to revive your career: cultivate strong communication skills. At one point, I almost wanted to register for Toastmasters, and the guy who was running the Kenyan outfit was my friend. We had agreed. In fact, I was to go for the first meeting. I didn't go. But then I took interest in terms of, there used to be a leadership forum in Nairobi called the British Council Leadership Forum. I started volunteering myself there to be an MC of the night. Just introduce the speaker of the day and then have a Q&A at the end, take a Q&A. Of course, there were jitteries initially. I couldn't be able to manage it. Along the way, I developed. So ability to clearly and concisely communicate your ideas is very critical. In fact, this is what we are calling the soft skills as we go into the future. Anything else may be replaced. We are going to be replaced maybe through holography. Somebody can also make someone like you, but there are some skills that come in handy. The skills to build relationships, the skills to go in for an interview and a presentation. Please work on those. Go online. There's a lot of information. The other tip I want to share with you for a career revival is embrace a growth mindset. One of my mentors tells me he calls it an abundance mentality and a scarcity mentality. Have a growth abundance mentality. Have this mentality that is enough for all of us. Have this mentality that this particular setback, failure, was a foundation stone for your next level. That this particular failure, shortcoming, was a learning opportunity that you are going to become better in future. Deep dive into some self-help group if you can. I wouldn't want to recommend any. I've written a book known How to Live Daily in Gratitude and the Powerful Secrets of Survival. How to Live Daily in Gratitude and the Powerful Secrets of Survival. How to Live Daily in Gratitude. Daily in Gratitude and the Powerful Secrets of Survival. Joe Nyutu. It is on Amazon.com. You can get a small synopsis there. You can also buy it, but have a growth mindset. A book that I wrote during COVID. Lastly, get a support system. 1 or 2 people you can always fall back onto. Could be a family. There's power in family. There's power in friends. They are not very easy always, because sometimes they let you down. But seek support by sharing your experience openly, especially if they are honest. If they are not honest, don't, because they might even hurt you more. But reach out, even probably to former classmates who you felt you are close, maybe together in high school or probably university. But there are opportunities that are waiting for you. I want to tell you today that very soon you'll be celebrating career success. There will be a change in your life, and you'll not even believe it, because something unique is happening. All the best. Keep up the good work. God bless you.